just finished How to Train Your Dragon book 1. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I don't know if I'm gonna continue with the series because it's nothing like the movie, so I think I will try reading the second one, and if I can't get into it, then I'm going to just return it, because yeah, it's nothing like the movies. The movies to me are so much better than the books. If I would have probably read the books beforehand, I probably would have loved them more than the movies, but I prefer the movies. So yeah, 4 stars. I mean, it's a really good book. It was very interesting. A super good book for middle graders, kids who are trying to get into dragons and want to learn about Vikings. I would say have them pick this up. They probably will truly like them. I will probably get the series so my son can read them if and when he decides to read them and wants to learn about Vikings or dragons. I will let him pick these up and read them. But for me, I just totally prefer the movie instead of the book. So yeah, but 4 stars. Really good. I'm kind of feel like I'm in a sci-fi mood, so I might pick up a sci-fi, but I am going to try doing the second book. If I can't get into the second book, I will just return these extremely early. I was going to plan on returning them extremely early anyways, because they are middle grades. So I might just do that, and then I might just head down to the library tomorrow and just return these. Because I don't think I'm going to get into the second one if the first one was just an for me. I set a 4 stars. I don't know. I might set it as a 3 stars. Because, I don't know. I think I prefer the movie so much better than the book. So, I did convince myself. I'm going to give it a 3 stars. But it's not a bad book. I will say that. So, if your kids ever want to learn about dragons or Vikings, have them pick this up. I think they will enjoy it. For me, personally, I just enjoy the movie better. So, but I'm going to get off here and figure out something else to read while Princess sprints are going on. There's 15 minutes left of this sprint. Well, not 15 minutes. Yeah, so I'm going to get off here and figure out what I'm going to read next. Okay, bye. Friends, so I did read volume 6 today of Twilight Princess. As you can see, he was fighting Dark Link in this manga. He also met up with some of his old friends in his old village. This is the part where he fights the Yeti's wife with getting the dark mirror from her, which was like a really cool part inside of the Twilight game. I thoroughly enjoyed that part. I didn't like the part that like we had to hit the Yeti's wife, but other than that, I mean, it's a really fun game. He meets up with Zant inside of this one yet again, and like look at this page, y'all. Look how gorgeous that wolf is, man. I'm telling you. So good. So, the next volume I will be picking up soon. We'll see. I didn't listen to any of my audiobook, which is Silver of Flame, Silver of Night, something of Flame. I'll put it up here. And I do have on my Kindle, I have the deal. I actually own a copy of the deal. It's just not here with me. It's in storage back in California. I have to see if I can have my cousin pick it out of storage for me and then mail it to me, some of my books. So I am gonna chill out and relax and watch some maybe Ancient Aliens. But yeah, I did read today. Today is currently Monday, 9:15 at night. I read this earlier today, and then I was read this, then I watched some more Ancient Aliens because they were doing a marathon today. So yeah, I will either pick up the audiobook tomorrow for my audiobook, and then who knows, I might read off the Kindle tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I have, as of lately, been in a sci-fi mood, so we'll see what happens. I am going to the library on Wednesday, so I'll probably pick up some sci-fi books then. I do have a book haul for y'all. I will save it for tomorrow, though. So, some interesting things happening in the beginning of this week, so yeah. But I'm gonna get off here. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night. Hello, my fellow Highlands. Today is May 23rd, so there's today and tomorrow left of Breath of the Wildathon Great Plateau 2.5 left. And I just got Ring Bearer through the library this morning, and I've been reading it. I'm currently on page 47. I'll be putting up a picture right here. I can't pronounce the illustrator's name, so I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna butcher their name. Just not going to. So this is about a girl named Zuli who was born inside of this spirit tree where all the spirits and souls of birds go to this tree. This so far this book is so beautiful. The color palette that they chose the color palette that they chose for this book is breathtaking. I love it. And Zuli finds out that some of the leaves are dying on this tree. So one of the guardians convinces a red hawk to go, which is a bird. That's not a soul yet. There's two birds so far that I've seen here that aren't souls yet, which is a red hawk bird and an owl. The owl is like her best friend. He follows her everywhere. He does everything with her. So Red Hawk leaves. It's been 7 days and he hasn't came back, so she convinces one of the elders to let her go into our world, because this tree is not set in our world. She gets there, she sees statues that are kind of look like her, and there was this dragon that I just seen in a couple panels ago. So this world has dragons inside of it, which is very cool and interesting. And he's like, the portal opened, the girl is here, wake up, wake up, wake up. So obviously they're looking for her. I think her family and her tribe put her through this portal, set her on the tree so she would survive. That's what I'm thinking what happened, but I could be wrong. I do know from the cover that she meets this boy that looks like an orc, or an ogre, so she's going to meet an orc and ogre, which is very cool and interesting. So I can't wait to get to that part. I'm really loving it. It's very good. So far it's talked about the grief of finding something dead and what you have to do to help it and stuff, like a tree or something like that, which is cool and interesting. I am still in my sci-fi mood. Tomorrow I'm going to the library, so I'll be getting some sci-fi or some science books. Then I do want to talk about my book haul that I told you I was going to do. So I got Suspended, Miles Morales Suspended, by Jason Reynolds, illustrations by Zeke Pena, I believe. This is an actual novel, y'all. It's not a graphic novel or nothing like some Spider-Man books are. This is like the second Miles Morales book that I know of. Look, this is what the back looks like. Under the dust jacket, it's a red and black book, and it's got an emboss of a spider right here. I don't want to read what this is about because I like to go into my books not knowing anything about them. And the second book that I have here is Fractal Noise by Christopher Paolini. This is the person who wrote Eragon. He also wrote To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, which was not my favorite. Under the Dust Jacket is black, and it has this. The end paper is pretty good. I haven't opened this book yet to even look at it, to read a synopsis or anything. And like I said, I am not going to read a synopsis of this whatsoever. Same on the back. Flaps shows Christopher and To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, which I did not really like. To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, I thought the space aspect of it was good. I thought the science in it was really good. I just didn't like the way he wrote the main character. I liked the way he wrote her as... I just didn't like the way he wrote her. So I'm going to continue reading Ring Bearer. I'm reading it off my phone because I got it through the Libby app. So I'm going to finish reading or read some more of that. There's 200 and something pages in this graphic novel. So I'll probably finish it throughout the day. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to read that, finish Jen's video, read, and finish making my son's lunch. And then I need to make myself lunch. Yeah, we will see what shenanigans we get up to. And tomorrow I'm going to the library, so I will film. This time I promise I will film myself inside the library, and I will come home and show you which books I get for the library. Okay, I'm gonna get off here and do everything that I said I was gonna do. Okay, bye. Hey friends, so I didn't get a chance to film being at the library. I know I said I was going to, but little one was running around in the library, and my mom was helping me make sure he didn't go down the stairs because where I needed to go to get the books that I wanted were upstairs. So I got a bunch of sci-fi science books. So I will show you what I got later on in the vlog, because they're in the house and I'm currently outside with my son. He's playing in the mud and playing in his pool. So yeah, I will show you what I got later. I'm super stoked and excited for all these books because they're ones that I've really been wanting to read. So I'm going to read them, and if I really like them, which I'll more than likely do, I will buy them, and I could put them on my red shelf instead of my to-be red shelf, which is amazing. So utilize your library, guys. I mean, it comes in handy so much. And I feel very grateful that I have the opportunity to go to a library to check out books to read. But I just wanted to say that, and I'm currently listening to the Dragon book, that Silver of Night something of Flame book. I'm not too far into it. I'm like maybe 3 to 4% into it right now, but it's actually pretty interesting right now. So I'm gonna get off here, continue listening to that watch this little guy, make sure he doesn't get in anything he's not supposed to, and hopefully I don't get sick sitting out here in the heat. Okay, talk to you later. Hello my friends, so today is the last day of the Breath of the Wildathon 2.5, a great budget 2.5. As I said earlier, I couldn't take video of the library, or film the library, but I'm gonna do my library haul. So I got Death by Black Hole and Other Cosmic Quantum Diaries by Neil deGrasse Tyson. I've read, as you know, other Dr. Tyson books, so I'm super excited to read this one, of course. I love Dr. Tyson's work, so hopefully I will love this one just as much. I don't want to know what these are about. Of course, I don't really know. One of the blurbs on the back says excitement glows from every page. Another one says Tyson and Goldsmith know their science thoroughly, but they're also suburb communicators who know how to make the astonishing astronomical discoveries of recent years come alive. So I got Death by Black Hole from Neil deGrasse Tyson. Sorry about the glare. I got Rise and Fall, The Rise and Fall of Dinosaurs, A New History of the Lost World by Steve Brucetti. And what I pretty much know about this is, it's like the title says, The Rise and Fall of Dinosaurs. And there's pictures in here too. I can't wait to read this. I've been wanting to read this for a while now, so I'm hoping that it's really good. This chapter is The King of Dinosaurs. So I got that. There's some other blurbs on the back. So yeah, and the cover of this is like freaking amazing. The next book I got was Endurance, A Year in Space, A Lifetime by Scott Kelly. If y'all don't know, Scott Kelly is an astronaut. Him and his twin brother are astronauts. So he spent a year in space to see what it would do to his body, and to compare what had happened to him, they compared it to his twin brother to just see what happened to him. And I know a little bit about what happened to him, but I'm pretty sure this goes in depth more what happened to him, why he spent a year in space and then came back down to Earth to see. And then the last one I got, I wasn't gonna get at first, but I've been wanting to read this one also, which is Rise of the Rocket Girls, the women who populated us from missiles to the moon to Mars by Nathalia Holt. And it's about all the women who helped get us to space and everything. So I'm super stoked and excited to read this one also. I can't wait to read these. They're going to be amazing. So this is my library book haul that I got this time, which is 4 books. They are some chunkers, but I can't wait to read them. And they've been on my list, and I'm probably going to keep them on my wish list to buy. So, yeah. See you guys tomorrow.